Get in, Reds. A solid 3-0 win today against Stoke. It wasn't that easy, there's times in the game where I'd say Liverpool switched off pretty bad, and you saw Stoke press us, and they had their chances. Looking at the lineup today, though, I was pretty satisfied. I'll look at it now here. Their lineup today was, of course, Mignolet, Gomez, Matip. Lovren came in instead of Klavan because Klavan, Stoke said to, or sorry, not Stoke. Lovren came in today because Klavan was ill, which is what Klopp said. And then you got obviously Moreno, which I'm questioning. He's had a couple games now where he's made a couple mistakes. We brought in Robertson, and we paid £10 million for the guy, and we haven't given a chance since the preseason game against Crystal Palace, I think. And you saw in the Palace game he was man of the match, and he's not getting his minutes in, and I think he should be at least on the bench, and he's not seeing the bench. And then obviously our midfield today was Emre Can, Wijnaldum, Chamberlain, and then, which I was very happy. I'll say now that happy to say that Henderson didn't make the lineup. I've been saying it for a few weeks now. I want to see how we can play without Henderson on a weekly basis. I truly believe, it's just my own opinion, I believe we don't need Henderson. I don't think he's quality enough to make our starting 11. I don't think moving forward as a club he will benefit us or win us games. And then obviously our front three today was Mane, Firmino, and Solanke. I'm pretty happy to see Solanke start. Solanke has been looking really well, looking pretty good. He's been, I guess, training pretty hard, and Klopp's finally given him a chance. We've all wanted to see him play, and he played pretty well. I'd probably give him about a 7 out of 10, nothing special. Firmino was off too. I'd say he was about a 7, but Mane back into the team, looking pretty damn good, and then obviously bringing on Salah in the second half was proved to be inevitable, and he sealed the game for us with that beautiful volley, that venomous volley, I'll call it. It was pure skill, pure quality, and he's still leading the league as a winger. He's as a winger. Okay, to start the game off, I'd say it was pretty scrappy, but it didn't take long for us to break through. Mane with that pace and that goal. I'm really happy to have him back. He's been hurt, and seeing him get back in has been pretty successful for us moving forward. I really want to see Mane, Salah, and Firmino up front with Coutinho in behind. Klopp has really not been able to have the chance to have him in as those front four, and now moving forward, hopefully we can. Hopefully, let's cross our fingers. No injuries at all, and we can start doing that. Before the game, I heard that we have a staggering 20 wins, 4 losses against this Stoke side with Mark Hughes at the helm. So going into it, you'd expect the same thing. Mark Hughes can't solve us, and Klopp up to his old antics of just playing a pressing game with a lot of counter with all our pace. I'd say with the Mane goal, we were pretty lucky to get it. I haven't seen the replay of the goal where there was a questionable ball being out of bounds. Hopefully I can look at it later and send out a tweet to confirm if we did deserve it or didn't deserve it. By my doing of the game, I think that the ball was out and we got pretty lucky. But moving forward, let's take that goal and move on. And to bring it up a good point, I'm pretty sure I think the Spanish league now has announced that they're going to have VAR next year and video replay, and I don't know if the Premier League have announced it yet, but I really hope so, because I know we maybe not deserved the goal, and it would have changed the game. But looking back on previous years with Liverpool, we've been screwed over many times with these no replay and the refs going against us. Moving forward, we'll say right before the second half, we did switch off, and you could just see that the pace of Stoke and their front attack against our stingy back line, who's not that powerful, and it's been pretty weak. Mignolet decided to come out of the box and make a very aggressive slide tackle, and looking on the multiple replays in the game during the game, I think he should have been sent off. He had no look at the ball. He had no intention to go for the ball. Just completely took out the player, and it costed us a yellow and a free kick. But I think it was Diouf. If Diouf gets through there, and he's got a clear goal. it's a guaranteed goal. Because of that, I would say 100% Mignolet should be sent off with a red card. I don't know what the ref is thinking. I think it was Mark Atkinson today. I think Atkinson made the wrong call, and he should have been sent off, which would have really changed the game, unfortunately. I think we would have probably drew a nice 1-1 because we had the Mane goal before that. Right before the second half, you saw Mane come in on a one-on-one with the goalie, and really, unfortunately, he bangs the post. I think it was Curtis Zuma came back and breathing down his neck and put a lot of pressure on Mane, but Mane has to finish that. Moving forward, Liverpool cannot cost up these chances, especially in the Champions League. If that's in the Champions League and we're in a draw game right now with 0-0 and Mane's on that breakaway, he has to put that home. There's no sayings, no excuses, nothing. He cannot hit the outside of the post and doesn't score. If Salah's on the field at his form he's in right now, he's putting that home. And thankfully that didn't cost us, because knowing us in the second half, we've been pretty lackadaisical, and it's costed us a lot of points, giving up games and giving up leads in the second half. To start the second half, you could just see right away that we did start off slow. I think we did start off slow, and that's just how Liverpool have been this year. We've been pretty slow on the start, and it's costed us in most games, but I'd say about 5-10 minutes in, that counter started to look quite incredible. The counter was just on point. Just the pace we have up front with Mane and Salah, and I'll even say Firmino. I know he doesn't have the paces like Mane and Salah, but when you have them on the field together, I don't think there's any team in the world that can basically, I don't think there's any team in the world that can counter out our pace, because there's no defense out there that can keep up with them. They're just that incredible. And then we saw right away, soon into the second half, you heard those away fans just in full voice. I absolutely love it being a Red. And, shoving it down Stoke and just singing away, singing our chants. And then not too long after we started singing, though, I'd say that we let Stoke back into it. We switched off again, and we saw some clear-cut chances, and they went our way, but we as a team and as a club, I don't think we have the opportunities to switch off like this against top teams. Against Stoke, yeah, we can, because they don't have as much skill as us and much quality. But in the Champions League or against any top team, we saw it last week against Chelsea. We switched off and bang. Conte brings on a couple players like Willie, and it changed the game dramatically, and they got a goal. Today it wasn't like that, though. I think our defense played pretty well. I'm a big fan of Gomez. I'm on his wagon. He's playing pretty damn solid. I think moving forward, he should be in our back four week in, week out, unless his form falls off. But I think he should be in there. And then the big thing for me today, watching the game, was Klopp has finally learned from his mistakes. He finally figured it out that we cannot be subbing on guys in the 70th minutes and in the 80th minutes. He made subs early, and you just see that how much it pays off for us. We brought on who was the first one? We brought on I think it was Milner. We brought on Milner, and I think he just brought on Milner for more stability, more leadership in that midfield to end the game off. But then we bring on Salah, and bringing on Salah, I didn't know if we were going to play him today. I knew he wasn't going to start just because of the weekend against Chelsea, but bringing him on, we see how just important this man is to our club right now. He is leading the league as a winger. I will repeat that. He is leading the league in scoring as a fucking winger. Sorry for my French. A winger. You don't see that. No club. No. For Liverpool, I'm pretty sure since Suarez left, he's the only player in the team that had 14 goals for us. Since Suarez left, we had no single striker, no player that had 14 goals in a season. I'm pretty sure Salah's at 17 now. He's already at 17, and we're ending November. He is that important to us, and hopefully he can keep this form up and keep carrying us forward, because he's put this team on his back, and he is just smooth sailing. For that Salah goal, that venomous volley, I will praise Mane, because Mane slipped behind the D after a little fumble and he picked up that ball, brought his pace, went down the wing, and cut in on the goal line, and crossed it over to Salah with a beautiful, beautiful cross. What a play, and a beautiful, beautiful volley from Salah. That was just pure quality. It was just venomous. Seeing Salah hit that ball, I had no hesitation to see that he was going to miss that. That's on his left foot, and the form he's in, that's going in the net. You know, I was jumping for joy. I'm so happy that we could get that second goal and, you know, give us that cushion and seal out the win here. Right after, the big thing for me was that right away after Salah scored that goal, we heard the away fans just singing praise for Salah, giving him chants left and right. I absolutely love this as a club. I have supported Liverpool my entire life. And I don't plan on stopping. You know, they're my club. And seeing them go to a Stoke and knowing how well our away fans are and singing praise for Salah is really, I think, showing him how much we love him and how much he means to us. I'll take a step back, though, and say that I'm back to the lineup, basically, and not seeing Henderson. My opinion right now is I don't think he should be starting for us. I don't think he should be anywhere near our starting 11. I think we have a better midfield with, you know, Chon, Milner, and Oxlade. It's nothing special, and Wijnaldum, but I don't think it's anything special. It for sure can do work, can have work done to it. But I'm pretty excited to see Keita come in. When Keita comes in, I am praying to the Lords that Klopp's going to realize that Henderson's taking a seat and Keita's coming in for him. That would leave our midfield with because we're expecting Emre Can to leave in January, so I'm going to say our midfield will be Keita, Milner, and Wijnaldum. And then Lallana is getting back to normal speed, and he's going to be starting for us. So, you know, as soon as he comes in, I think we drop Milner and stick with Wijnaldum at Lallana and Keita, and then obviously Coutinho's playing as the attacking mid. The big thing for me with Lallana is as soon as he is healthy, I want him in that starting 11. I absolutely want him in that starting 11. He has shown in the past and has shown recently how important he is to us in that midfield. He just runs rampant, and he plays so well to Klopp's pressing and attacking style, and I think he should immediately be put back into the team. I know he's just trying to get up to game speed right now, but as soon as he is, I want him in that team. And then just to end it off, Mignolet played pretty well. I'd say other than his, you know, reckless tackle, we get a clean sheet. We get a clean sheet away at Stoke, you know, a cold rainy night in Stoke, as the saying goes, and not too many clubs can go in there and take a win that easily and that securely. And Mignolet was a big part of that today. I've been skeptical of Mignolet weeks in and weeks out, but he has been pretty good lately. He you know, he had questionable chip, or we'll call it cross or shot or whatever the hell it was, from Willian. I put that full blame on Mignolet, but you know, he came out today and he showed that he's still pure quality for us. And moving forward, I think we still stick with him in the net. We don't have many options. I don't think Carrier should be starting over him. I do want to see Danny Ward get some game time because he's been lighting it up for us, as we see down in our lower tier teams. I don't think Karius is going to have the quality. You know, we brought him in for, £5 million with potential that he could be starting for us, and he's German, and Klopp's all about him. He's starting for us in the Champions League. I hopefully see that if we, you know, pull that win off against Spartak, he sits on the bench and Mignolet moves forward into the knockout stage as our solidified goalie, because I don't think I don't think we should be splitting games for our goalies. I think Mignolet, you know, get him into that form, get him in that routine where he should be playing a week, and then obviously in the week during the weekend and the weekend playing maybe 2 games because of Champions League. He should be starting for us no matter what. To wrap it moving forward, I think we play whoever it is we play. I don't have no idea right now, but I think we're coming up to Spartak soon. And let's just get a solid win there. Let's just, you know, shut out all the hate of potential, you know, screw-ups, and let's just move forward, get into that knockout stage, see who we pull, and move forward, because I believe with this attack we have right now, I think we have the best attack in Europe with the pace we have and the quality in Salah right now. I think there's no team in Europe that has a better attack than us. With that said, our back four is pretty scary. But like I said today, we got a clean sheet. Let's move on. They're bringing in form. Lovren actually played pretty well. I've been very skeptical about him. But moving forward, let's keep it going and let's get these wins, boys. Final thoughts, final says here. Welcome to my channel. It is known as the LFC Daily. You can see in the description below that there is my Twitter at LFC Daily 2. I will link it below. And I tweet daily anything to do with Liverpool. During the game, I make many tweets, just, ranting, saying my opinions, blah, blah, blah. Soon, moving forward, I'm going to probably start live streaming the games. Not the game, obviously, but my reactions with the game in the background, with the audio. And we can, I'll get the chat open and we can have some chats and talk about anything we want with Liverpool. That said, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you'd like. Comment below about anything you think about what I said today. If you disagree, agree, any questions you want to ask, I am more than open to talking about anything with Liverpool. I can talk about them for hours, days. I am hopefully soon going to be starting up a podcast, and they'll be posted on this YouTube channel. Just sitting there for probably around, I want to say like 30 minutes to an hour, a weekly basis, with myself, with Liverpool talk. Liverpool football talk, or I'll bring in other fans of the league. I know, unfortunately, I know United fans, I know City fans, I know Chelsea fans, I know Arsenal fans, I know Everton fans, and I would love to bring them on and see what you guys think about that, because podcasts I'm a big fan of. That said, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Go Reds.